Hi, I'm Rocco Stano, and welcome to StoryMakers. I know you've heard of vampires and werewolves and zombies, but have you ever heard of a Vam-Wolf-Zom? Well, we're going to learn more about that. We have the creator of the Van-Wolf-Zom, Steve Banks, and he is also the creator of Middle School Bites. Welcome, Steve.
Hello there.
You created Vam-Wolf-Zom. What is that, and how did that come to be?
Well, I thought, what if the three biters, monster biters, vampire, werewolf, and zombie, bit a kid just before he starts middle school? What would happen? So he has to deal with middle school and the ups and downs of that, and that experience combined with being 1/3 of each of those monsters.
And this is a part of a series. And today we're going to be speaking about Out for Blood. So can you tell us a little bit about Out for Blood and some of the characters in the book?
Out for Blood is the third book in the series, and Tom is dealing with a girl he likes named Annie. He's in a band, and also he gets to have a great voice when he turns into a werewolf. It's a great throaty rock and roll voice. He deals with a bully named Tanner Gant, and also his best friend Zeke, who's a very enthusiastic, upbeat character who Tom would like to be more like him.
So why a combination of these three monsters?
Well, I thought since they're the three classic biters, vampires bite, werewolves bite, zombies bite, and then people turn into them, that would be kind of cool. And they also have very specific things, maybe even you could call them superpowers, that they do or that they possess when a kid turns into that. And he's multi-monster, I guess, in a way. He has one of each thing, so he's a combo of three classic monsters.
Which do you think is the scariest, in your opinion?
The scariest? That's a very good question. Well, vampires are scary because they can bite you and they look scary. Werewolves are terrifying because they're very strong and scary looking. I wouldn't want a werewolf coming after me. Zombies move a little slower, but they're kind of creepy looking. So I think as far as scary level, it's sort of a tie between all three.
Where do you get your ideas for your characters?
A lot of the ideas for the characters in the book came from actual friends I had and I have. There was one kid who's named Abel, who's very, very smart, and it's based on a friend of mine who actually read the entire encyclopedia when he was about 10 or 11. So this is pre-Google. He knew everything. So this is a very small guy. Zeke is based on the son of one of my best friends, who's this great, enthusiastic, optimistic, energetic kid who is just up for everything. Annie maybe could be based on my wife a little bit. Who knows?
Rumor has it that a character is based on your sons.
Well, I did take elements from my two sons. They're very different personalities, but there were things that they did, that they experienced when they were going through middle school that I used, but I also used things that I experienced when I was going through middle school.
Out for Blood is the third book in the series, so tell us about that.
In this book, Tom has to deal with Christmas and Christmas shopping and an encounter with the Santa Claus who's actually afraid of him. He also has to deal with a talent show where their band that he has formed with his friends enter it, and they break up before it actually happens, so then they all end up doing individual acts, and Tom tries to do a magic show using some of the powers he has as a Vam-Wolf-Zom. He actually gets to sneak into Tanner Gant, the bully's room, and he learns some very interesting facts about the kid that has been a bully, and he sort of finds out why he's a bully.
Books aren't the only things you've written. You've also written for a television program that we're all familiar with.
Yes, that I was head writer for SpongeBob SquarePants for 6 years. Wrote seasons 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that was an incredible experience.
So is writing a television program like writing a book?
In some ways it is, and in a lot of ways it isn't, because for the book, it's just me by my lonesome, all by myself at my computer typing away, whereas on the show, there was a huge crew of 30 people, 5 other writers in addition to me. writing the story. So that was much more of a collaborative experience.
If you had to turn into either a vampire, a zombie, or a werewolf, which would you choose?
Let's see. They all sort of have superpowers, but I think I would choose a vampire because they can hypnotize people and make them do things. They can turn into smoke and disappear or spy on people. And the coolest thing, they can turn into a bat and fly like this. And a bonus, they're all very hard to get rid of.
They may be a bit hairy, but I choose a werewolf. They're very strong. They have amazing voices. And they run fast. I think I'm going to go for a jog. Phew, that was a long run. And of course, they could scare all their friends and neighbors. Steve, get back here.
Oh, okay. That was fun being a bat. So a werewolf can be eliminated with a silver bullet. A screenwriter made that up. And you can ward off a vampire with garlic, or you can get rid of them with a stake in their heart, or sunlight will destroy them too. But a zombies are the worst. You need to chop off their heads.
Viewers, now it's your turn. In the comments, tell us which monster you would choose and why. Thank you, Steve, for joining us, and it was fun talking about these three creatures and your series.
Thank you.